very difficult matchup, position by position. Alston for three. He hit 6 from downtown with 4 shots. Williams was looking for the pick. Ball poked away from James. LeBron had 8 turnovers the other night in the loss in Orlando. Here's Lewis, very active at the start. He's open slowly in every game. That counts in the foul. Dwight Howard with the rebound, and he'll head to the line.
A nice off-the-dribble move by Rashard Lewis. Bergeron does a good job of recovering, contesting the shot, but you've got to keep Dwight off the board. And if anything, wrap him up and send him to the free throw line. Though he is shooting 71% in this particular series, but you want to take your chances with him at the line.
7 of 9 at the line. The other night, the foul is on Lee. Turkoglu played by West. Howard sets the screen. Here's Turkoglu, who has been terrific on the road. Back it goes to Lewis, who backs his way on West. Rashard Lewis with his second field goal. Howard again, facing a double, gets it out to Petrus for 3. Michael Petrus, who has had a sensational postseason.
Dwight Howard at the other end makes a move. Zerbiak comes down, and Petrus with the wide. He even had a Courtney Lee in the corner if he wanted to pass it one more time. But when you're shooting like he has been all series.
There's West looking for a screen, finding Wallace, who tried to stuff. Turkoglu guarded by West. Here's Turkoglu, and got the bounce. 3 moments of the second quarter. Here's the double on Howard. Lewis with the runner. And Mike Brown. Anthony Johnson has come out and settled things down. Gets it down low. Here's Howard. Yes, and the foul.
You're going to have a great job of wrapping up Dwight Howard. And you see the entry pass. Perfect by Anthony Johnson. Wrong side of Ben Wallace. And that's a nice move by Dwight Howard. Using the left hand. You run the floor down the middle. You make your space right there. You've got to grab Dwight Howard.
1 of 3 at the line.
Time, Mike Brown with LeBron James on the bench resting.
Here's Turkoglu. Gibson lost it.
Went since the '64 Browns.
You know what? I think it'd be huge for this city. You know, this city is starting for a champion. You know, we came close a couple times, couldn't get it.
Group of Yankees, they were 12 of the last 15 coming off the win in Texas last night as Hedo Turkoglu knocks it down from down at the line. As you see, during the regular season, 59%. He has picked it up in the postseason. Howard backing his way. Nice move.
That's a tough left-hand jump hook right there.
Turkoglu for 3. Howard rebound. There's Howard going at Ilgauskas. It counts in the foul. Not a good foul there by Ilgauskas. Not what Mike Brown was asking for. If you're going to foul, you have to wrap up.
And Mike Brown is yelling at Wally Zerbiak as he's getting ready to come in, talking about tell the bigs to wrap up Dwight Howard and send him to the free throw line. Right there, Dwight Howard just too quick and too fast.
Turkoglu played by Zerbiak. Went to the crossover. A beautiful move by Hedo Turkoglu.
And come off the dribble.
11 for Turkoglu. 9 have come here in the second quarter. Another turnover by James. Alston to the bucket. And the follow by Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Here's Howard. Beautiful move. Made the turn.
Rashard Lewis comes up with the steal.
It's the first lead for the Magic since it was 3-2 in the opening minutes, and they add to that lead as Turkoglu hits a 3. Mike Brown calls for time, just a minute and 15.
It's always been the Magic quarters throughout this series, and Turkoglu on the break, sees that Zydrunas has guarded him. Let me just step back and knock down the three. And look at this move by Superman. Goes baseline, no help, with a nice finish.
Talked about the Orlando Magic being a very resilient team, winning closeout games on the road, playing the point. When he entered back in the first half, seemed to settle the team down. Here's Turkoglu getting in close.
Hedo Turkoglu.
Only 50% from the free throw line, and they're down one.
And go up against the Cavaliers, despite the fact that Cleveland did win 66 games, and Reggie, Orlando has played its best. Oh, he got the high hop off the glass. Orlando's played its best basketball against. Backs it up. Howard making contact with Varejao. Cavaliers wanted a foul call. Well, Varejao, a guy who puts a little extra into those.
Right here, look at the move here by Dwight Howard and the acting by Anderson Varejao. And during the regular season, possibly that's a foul.
Referring to the flopping tactics of Anderson Varejao and Ben Wallace.
Well, I know one guy in the green room because I've been there for the first 4 games.
2-2. We talked earlier about how successful he has been. Percent. See the difference from the three-point line.
Remember that big game 7 that we did in Boston when he had struggled all the way up to that point? He was the guy that set
Trail by 2. Playing for the season right here. Trailing 3 games to 1 as Turkoglu is able to drill it.
66%.
Dwight Howard back on the floor, trying to put a move on Ben Wallace. Howard getting inside. Nicely done by Howard.
Well, I like it.
On ESPN, game 6 between the Lakers and the Nuggets. Lakers winning at home last night. Sunday on ABC, if necessary, game 7 between Denver and LA, starting at 8 o'clock in the East. Well, Howard knocks down both free throws.
Hedo Turkoglu.
Yeah, clearly a three-point attempt. During the regular season, LeBron James with 30 already has a triple-double. He has scored the last 10 points for the Cavaliers.
All his eggs in one basket in number 23 by just basically getting him the basketball at the top of the key and letting him go one-on-one.
I don't think you have in court. And what is so significant about what LeBron James has done here tonight? The staff will get to it for the postgame show. That's putting pressure on. But LeBron has scored or assisted on 30.
Simplify the offense. Now, it's going to be a lot of wear and tear on his body because he has to do so much. But those guys have to make down shots to make it effective.
Nice move by Turkoglu on the reverse. The Cleveland Cavaliers keep this series alive. They will go to a 6th game in Orlando on Saturday night. And you'll see it exclusively here on TNT, starting with the pregame 8 o'clock Eastern time. The Magic now in front of this series, 3 games to 2.